Imagine a time before written laws. Early humans lived in small groups. They relied on shared customs and traditions. These unwritten rules helped maintain order. They provided a basic framework for social interaction. As societies grew larger, so did the need for more complex rules. Agriculture emerged, bringing with it concepts of property and ownership. Disputes arose, demanding resolution. Leaders emerged, often acting as judges in settling these disputes. These early forms of conflict resolution laid the groundwork for formal legal systems. The need to codify acceptable behavior became increasingly important. This led to the development of the first written laws.
The first known written law code emerged from Mesopotamia. The Code of Ur-Nammu dates back to the 21st century BCE. It offered a glimpse into the legal thinking of the time. This code addressed issues like theft, murder, and adultery. Perhaps the most famous ancient law code is Hammurabi's Code. This Babylonian king ruled in the 18th century BCE. His code was remarkably comprehensive for its time. It covered a wide range of offenses and punishments. Hammurabi's code famously employed the principle of an eye for an eye. This concept of lex talionis emphasized retribution for wrongdoing. While seemingly harsh by today's standards, it represented an attempt to create a system of proportionate justice.
The echoes of these ancient laws can still be felt today, resonating through the corridors of our modern legal systems. The principle of an eye for an eye, while no longer literally applied in most societies, reflects a deep-seated human desire for justice and retribution. This ancient concept underscores the human inclination towards fairness and the need to address wrongs. We still grapple with the question of how to balance punishment with rehabilitation. Modern justice systems strive to find a middle ground, aiming to not only punish but also to reform and reintegrate offenders into society. Moreover, many modern legal concepts have roots in ancient traditions. The foundations laid by early civilizations continue to influence contemporary legal frameworks, shaping the way we understand and apply the law. Contract law, for instance, has its origins in ancient agreements and commercial practices. These early forms of agreements laid the groundwork for the complex contractual obligations we navigate today in business and personal transactions. Property rights, too, can be traced back to the earliest civilizations. The concept of owning and transferring land has evolved, but its roots are deeply embedded in ancient legal traditions. Of course, the direct application of ancient laws in the modern world would be absurd. The context and societal norms have drastically changed, making many ancient laws impractical today. Societies have evolved, and our understanding of justice has become more nuanced. We now consider a broader range of factors, including human rights and ethical considerations, in our legal processes. Yet, by studying these ancient codes, we gain valuable insights into the development of human thought and the enduring challenges of building a just society. These ancient laws serve as a mirror reflecting our progress and reminding us of the complexities involved in the pursuit of justice.
The evolution of law has seen a gradual shift away from purely retributive justice towards more holistic approaches. While punishment remains a key element of legal systems worldwide, there's a growing emphasis on rehabilitation and restorative justice practices. This shift reflects a deeper understanding of the complexities of human behavior. Factors like poverty, mental health, and social inequality are now recognized as contributing to criminal activity and recidivism. Norway's prison system exemplifies this modern approach. Focused on rehabilitation, Norwegian prisons prioritize education, job training, and therapeutic interventions. The ultimate goal is to help inmates reintegrate into society as productive and responsible citizens.
Section 5. Theft from ancient curses to modern solutions. Consider the crime of theft. Ancient laws often imposed harsh punishments for stealing, reflecting the importance of property rights in those societies. Hammurabi's Code, for example, mandated death for certain types of theft. Today, while theft remains a serious offense, our approach is more nuanced. We recognize that theft can be driven by various factors, including poverty, addiction, or social inequality. Modern societies have developed multifaceted responses to theft. These include law enforcement, but also social programs aimed at addressing the root causes of crime. Providing economic opportunities, addressing addiction, and promoting social equity are all crucial in preventing theft.
Section 6. Shifting Sands, Gender Laws Through the Ages. Perhaps no area of law has undergone more significant transformation than gender laws. Ancient societies were often deeply patriarchal, with laws that reinforced male dominance. Women frequently had limited legal rights, particularly in areas like property ownership and inheritance. Over centuries, the fight for gender equality has led to dramatic changes in legal systems worldwide. Women have gained equal rights under the law in many countries, including the right to vote, own property, and pursue education and employment opportunities. While challenges remain in achieving full gender equality, the evolution of gender laws demonstrates the capacity of legal systems to adapt to changing social norms and values.
Section 7. The evolution of punishment from eye for an eye to rehabilitation. The evolution of punishment reflects changing societal values. The principle of an eye for an eye, while prevalent in ancient times, has largely given way to more nuanced approaches. The abolishment of capital punishment in many countries is a testament to this shift. Opponents of the death penalty argue that it is cruel and unusual punishment, and that it does not deter crime effectively. Modern penal systems increasingly focus on rehabilitation, aiming to help offenders reintegrate into society as productive citizens. This approach recognizes that punishment alone is often insufficient to break the cycle of crime.
Section 8. The Spirit of the Law, Adapting to a Changing World. The true challenge in navigating the relationship between ancient laws and modern society lies in understanding the spirit of the law, not just its literal interpretation. This requires a deep appreciation of the historical context in which these laws were created and an awareness of the evolving needs of our contemporary world. Laws are not static edicts. They are living documents meant to guide us in building a just and equitable society. They evolve, adapt, and transform to meet the changing demands of the times, reflecting the dynamic nature of human civilization. Consider the ancient principle of fairness. This principle has been a cornerstone of legal systems throughout history, serving as a foundation for justice and equity. While the specific applications may change over time, the underlying value remains relevant. Fairness is a timeless concept that transcends eras and cultures, ensuring that justice is served in every context. We strive to create laws that ensure equal treatment under the law, regardless of race, religion, gender, or socioeconomic status. This commitment to equality is a reflection of our collective aspiration for a fair and just society. Similarly, the ancient emphasis on protecting the vulnerable finds expression in modern laws safeguarding children, the elderly, and those with disabilities. These protections are essential in maintaining the integrity and compassion of our legal system. While the specific mechanisms may differ, the underlying principle of compassion and social responsibility endures. It is this enduring principle that ensures our laws remain relevant and effective in addressing the needs of all members of society, especially the most vulnerable.
Section 9. Balancing Act, Tradition and Progress in Lawmaking. The task of lawmakers is to strike a delicate balance between honoring the wisdom of the past and adapting to the realities of the present. We should neither blindly adhere to outdated laws nor discard ancient principles that hold enduring value. The process of legal reform requires careful consideration of historical context, current societal needs, and future aspirations. It demands open dialogue, thoughtful debate, and a willingness to learn from both our successes and our failures. Ultimately, the goal is to create a legal system that is both just and responsive to the evolving needs of society.
Section 10. The Future of Justice, Ancient Wisdom for a Modern World. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the lessons embedded in ancient laws can serve as valuable guideposts. These ancient texts, often overlooked, hold timeless principles that can illuminate our path forward. The enduring human quest for justice, fairness, and order transcends time and culture. From the earliest civilizations to our modern societies, the pursuit of these ideals has been a constant. By studying the evolution of law, we gain a deeper understanding of our shared human story. Each legal milestone reflects the values and struggles of its time, offering us a mirror to examine our own era. We learn from the successes and failures of those who came before us, and we gain insights into the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. These historical lessons are not just academic, they are practical tools for shaping a just society. The future of justice depends on our ability to harness the wisdom of the past to build a more equitable and compassionate world. By integrating ancient wisdom with modern innovation, we can address contemporary issues more effectively. By embracing the spirit of the law and adapting its application to the realities of our time, we can create a future where justice is not merely a concept, but a lived reality for all. This harmonious blend of old and new can pave the way for a society where justice is accessible and meaningful to everyone.